Hi everybody, it's me, Mooney Mage, and I'm here with a video response to Save1410's BJD questions about 5-star doll. First, I want to start off by saying that I know you had a lot of questions about just BJDs in general. I am not going to proclaim myself to be any kind of expert by far, but I did want to share some of the bit of knowledge that I have so far being a doll owner. I'm going to try to answer as many of the questions as you have. If you did want more clarification, I would suggest that you go to my sister's channel, Assemble BJD. She's actually already done some videos that I think she put together really well about just basics as far as face-ups and doll care in general. So 5-star doll. I am the proud owner of a 5-star doll, Tong Tong. She is a 28 centimeter doll, so she's in the USD size classification. I know the doll that you're interested in looking at is Tumnus. He's considered an SD, so he's actually I think like 2 steps above her. And I have to say first off that I love Tumnus as well. I totally am in agreement with you. I think he is a really nice looking doll. I might considering getting one myself if I can save the money for him. But yeah, he's an awesome looking doll. As far as 5-star doll in general, their dolls, Hatsu is my very first ever doll. However, she's not the first doll I've seen. I don't know if you've actually gotten the opportunity to see other ball jointed dolls before, but my sister got into the hobby first, and so I actually got to see her dolls a little bit before I actually got mine. I will say that as far as the doll quality goes, I absolutely love her. She's not very heavy. Depending on the company you get from, some resin tends to be heavier set than the other. My sister has 2, they're the same size, they're the same SD size dolls, and her girl is a lot heavier than her boy is. But again, that has to do with doll company and the way they make their dolls. In general, I think 5-star doll is a really good doll making company. I mean, especially if you like the general look of the doll. One of the things I thought I should mention in regards to 5-star, they have 2 US distributors, so you can either buy from their website or through one of their distributors, which would be Denver Doll Emporium or Mint on Card. The difference would be that 5-star doll, they do carry like clothes and wigs and eyes and that kind of thing for their dolls. However, you cannot buy them on their own. The only way you can buy them is if you buy through their website, which is something that any of their clothes you can't really find anywhere else. I would love it if Mint on Card or Denver Dolls sold some of their other accessories, but unfortunately they don't. And that's probably in part to 5-star's policy. It would be up to you where you want to get it from. 5-star right now, I don't know if they're going to change it in the future, but for right now they are free with international shipping. Most websites that you go to, you're going to see that shipping is going to be EMS shipping, which is a lot of money, especially on a doll. You would be looking at maybe $20, $30 easy shipping. It depends on how big the doll is and how the package is. I know their website seems a bit incomplete right now. They don't have any clothes listed for their Tinies. I think they only have like 3 outfits listed, but I would encourage you write to them because somehow they've modeled their dolls in something. So I would encourage you to email them, ask them, what other clothes they offer, because I know in Tumnus at least, you can buy the clothes even though you don't really see them on the website, listed anywhere. It'd probably be something you'd have to call, or not call, but email them and ask them how much it would be for his outfit, and if they have any other clothes. I think Tumnus and Edmund are the 2 first SD size dolls that 5 Star is making. So they may not have too much yet. Which would bring me to the next thing as far as clothes. I know you had asked about clothes. Depending on where you go, there's a lot of different websites out there on BJDs and that kind of thing. If there's a specific style that you have in mind that his character would wear or you would want to see on him, look them up. Find different websites. 5 Star Doll and almost any other doll company as well. If you go to their website, they will have somewhere, either on the doll's description page or a measuring table somewhere on the site where it can actually tell you what the dimensions are on the doll. They'll measure the circumference, how long the leg is, the circumference around the waist, how big the head is, which is important for your wigs question. You can find out what the circumference is of the head, and that'll help you determine what wig size you need to buy. Their SDs have also listed their eye size, so that if you wanted to get a different color of eye, I believe they wear 16 millimeter eyes. But in general, a lot of it is going to be time in your own research as far as looking up the dimensions of the doll so that you can get an idea whether or not the site that you're looking at has something that the doll you want to buy could wear. Oh, the other thing to consider is what kind of time frame, I suppose. Since Denver Doll and Mint on Card are both US based, depending on where you live would be how long it would ship to you. And then another big deciding factor is going to be whether or not the doll is in stock. If he is in stock, then you could look forward to a relatively fast shipping time from when you finish paying for him to when you get him. If not, you may have to pre-order him, in which case it unfortunately pre-orders take somewhere between 6 to 8 weeks sometimes. That's because they'll actually put the doll together for you, get everything ready and fill out your order, and then ship it off to you. But that is a good thing about the American-based companies. Like I'd mentioned, once you finish paying it off. I'm not sure if 5 Star Doll allows payment plans, and that's something I can actually look into really quickly here. Mint on Card and Denver Doll both offer you the option to pay your doll off in installment, like an installment plan. So you could have like 4 payments. Mint on Card allows up to 6 payments. So you can just divide your total cost into 6, and that would be how much. And they'll ask you each month before they take the money out if it's okay to withdraw. Denver Doll, I think, on site allow 4 payments, but if you email their info desk, you can ask them to have possibly 5, possibly 6 payments. It's just something you'd have to set up with them in, ahead of time before you actually check out. And I'm looking here on the site. It says they do. It's something that you have to choose when you go to check out, but you can choose a percentage that you pay up front, so kind of like a deposit, and then you can pay off the rest of the balance within 2 months. And they'll ship it to you as soon as you finish payment. But so that would be another option if you don't have the money all right away, but you know you can kind of do it over time. That would be another option to consider. As far as basic care tips, you generally, when you first get the doll, it may be even recommended that you take a little bit of warm water, the smallest bit of a very soft soap, to wipe the doll down and then dry it completely. Just to kind of get rid of any fingerprints that may be on it from the handlers. And you would also want to invest in some kind of sealant. Volks sells a can of sealant, so does the Junkie Spot. They call it, I believe, Mr. Super Clear. It's what me and my sister use. And the sealant is to both protect your doll, and as far as face-ups are concerned, they help make seal the face-up makeup that you put, so that the look can last longer. You do not put makeup on them, not real makeup. So anything you see on Hatsu, she doesn't have. It's not real lip gloss. It's not real eyeshadow. Try not to raise it too high. It's not real eyeshadow or anything. It's actually all pastels, really, really soft, chalky pastels. And in her eyelashes and eyebrows, very small paintbrush and a water-based acrylic paint. So again, if face-up is something that you think you'd be interested in doing, I suggest looking at my sister's website. She's got a really good video on basics for face-ups, what you need to do, how she kind of goes about it. But if you are, one thing I would suggest then is, it's kind of up to you, but then if you're planning on doing your own face-up right away, I wouldn't suggest buying him with the face-up, because then that's an extra, like, what, $40 or so that you wouldn't have to waste on something that you're planning to just take off anyway and redo yourself. So you can have him have the face-up, and then wait until you maybe have the courage to do it yourself, or if you want to just kind of jump right in there. I bought Hatsu, I bought my Tong Tong without a face-up, so this isn't her first face-up, but I'd seen my sister do it, and she kind of helped guide me through the process of doing it. So I was lucky in that aspect. But again, it's something up to you if you plan on doing face-ups for your doll. And then another thing to keep in mind would be, again, depending on where you buy from. If you buy from 5-Star Doll, you could pick, say you've got a specific wig that you like, or a specific eye color that you wanted to have. You would probably benefit from buying the eyes at the same time. In general, though, most dolls, I know 5-Star does, they come with random eye color and random wig color. So they are going to come with a wig and eyes already, but you won't know until you get it what you get. This one was the wig that she came with. It's a kind of nice brown, but there's some silver highlights, which are pretty, but I'm in the process of buying her another wig to wear. And she came with like these solid pink iris eyes. She had no pupil, and they looked cool and kind of sci-fi-ish, but I wanted her to have real eyes, so I bought her some green eyes. But again, something to keep in mind when you do decide to purchase him. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there for now. I think I've rambled on long enough in this video. If I didn't get to all of your questions, or if there's still something that you're curious about, feel free to message me. I'm happy to share whatever wisdom I have. You mentioned forums in your video. It's a really great resource to get information. Both my sister and myself are a member of Den of Angels, which is a really nice doll forum for information on a wide variety of things. I think it's by invite only right now, so you would need to get an invite from somebody in order to join if you aren't already, but it's a really good resource. Other than that, I'll go ahead and leave it there for now. Hope everything goes well with your dolly purchase, and look forward to seeing hopefully a box opening or something. I'll leave it there for now. Bye!